I think there are times when I feel that the whole concept of the present moment is almost an urban myth. I feel that the present doesn't really exist. It's something which sort of quickly passes by, because at any given moment, we're either trying to feed our future selves, we're either trying to create for ourselves a brighter, a better, a bigger, more prosperous future, or we're trying to just encapsulate this very moment into something we can revisit, which essentially means that we've begun to give our future selves so much credit that at some point who I am today is always undervalued. The very next second, this moment is gone, this moment is history, this moment is so tiny that it's really hard for us to be able to hold on to it. Which is perhaps we're always thinking about what next, what now, where do I go from here, as opposed to saying this is where I am and this is where I should be. And that's perhaps the reason we're always trying to invest in our future selves. Everything we do today is really for the future. And when that future does arrive, when you do attain what you want, when you do attain where you want to be, when you do attain the kind of materialistic, social, spiritual kind of being that you really want to be, it hardly seems worth it, because at that point you've already moved on to another point in the future where that moment itself is not about that moment at all. And I think sometimes it's important to be able to enjoy just now, this second, this very moment, the one that I do have. And while constantly looking towards the future is the birth of ambition, while constantly working towards the future is about bettering who you are today, the fact is already sometimes you might just be a brilliant version of yourself, if not the best. And the idea is to be able to savor it, to give yourself that credit of saying, this is fantastic, because I am someone I should be proud of. I think instinctively every single being is designed to think about the future, whether it's the squirrel which goes out to gather nuts for the winter, whether it's the proverbial story of the ant and the grasshopper, where the ants work really hard to create a future for themselves. And it's perhaps this instinct which is why we feel pain. Your skin is designed to feel pain so that you can avoid harm coming to you in the future. Because if it was just about this moment, you didn't need to protect yourself, because the future wouldn't have mattered, but it does. As human beings, we're conditioned to always think about the future because the future is paramount. The fact is, we're already living in the future. We just don't know it. Maybe we're not supposed to live in the moment, because when you do live in the moment, it maybe means that the future has ceased to exist, and with it has life itself.